The prolonged conflict in Syria has forced millions to seek refuge in neighboring countries such as Iraq, Turkey, Lebanon, and Jordan. In northern Jordan, specifically in Irbid and Mafraq, the population has increased substantially, causing challenges in municipal and social services delivery, especially in solid waste management. Al-Akedir is the main dumping site serving the governorates of Irbid, Ajloun, Jerash, and parts of Mafraq. Al-Akedir dump site was established in the 1980s and is considered the second largest waste disposal site in Jordan. The site covers 806,000 square meters and receives municipal solid waste from more than 30 municipalities. The site also receives liquid waste from factories, wastewater plants, slaughterhouses, and olive oil presses. Prior to the refugee crisis, daily waste generation was 400 tons less than it is today, which exceeds current collection and treatment capacities. In 2010, Al-Akedir received around 900 tons of waste per day. Nowadays, it receives 1,300 tons on a daily basis, raising serious alarms at the national and local levels, asking for emergency intervention. To respond to the government and community's appeal, UNDP Jordan, with support from Canada, designed a full-fledged program to rehabilitate the site, treat the waste, and introduce sustainable and innovative income-generating and waste reduction solutions. Al-Akedir is filling up fast, and getting a new landfill licensed is very difficult, as no one wants a landfill in their backyard. Here's what UNDP and Canada proposed. How about you take a ride with us on one of the compactors through the site? First stop, the weighing station. The journey a compactor takes to dump waste at Al-Akedir starts at the weighing station. Although the administration of the site records the weight each municipality is dumping, no information is recorded on the type and recyclability of the waste coming in. The report generated includes the mass, origin, date, and time of entry into the site. Transfer stations will be installed in 2 municipalities for the temporary disposition of waste. These stations will be used as destinations for most waste collection vehicles to deposit their waste cargo prior to loading into larger vehicles, which take them to their final landfill destination. UNDP is rehabilitating broken roads inside the site and installing solar-powered lighting units to make the site more accessible and safer for drivers and workers. At Al-Akedir, waste picking activities take place in an unhygienic environment. Waste pickers from different backgrounds search the waste mountain for valuable items which can be sold to recycling companies. Additionally, workers at the site are exposed to unsanitary working conditions that are life-threatening in the long run. To provide workers on the site with a clean and comfortable environment, UNDP is constructing and rehabilitating existing buildings with energy-efficient facilities. UNDP is also providing space for an on-site health center, which offers periodic checkups to workers and waste pickers. Workers will also be provided with protective gear to ensure their personal safety. In order to develop the capacities of the site workers and the administration, training programs on integrated solid waste management, accounting, and work processes will be conducted. Learning visits are also being planned for knowledge exchange between countries, fostering South-to-South cooperation. We can all agree that the sustainability of new and existing vehicles and equipment is important. This is why UNDP is renovating and expanding the site workshop, adding a new washing facility and parking space. To treat waste, UNDP is constructing a new sanitary cell. It may seem like a big hole in the ground, but there is much more than meets the eye. The cell is designed to prolong the lifespan of the site for up to 2 years. Modern landfills have protective systems to protect our air, land, and water. When a cell is excavated, a lining system is installed to prevent leachate from secreting and harming the soil. UNDP is using this system to make sure that stuff that ends up in a landfill stays in the landfill. As food and other organic materials decompose, methane is released, which is a greenhouse gas that is 21 times stronger than carbon dioxide. Fortunately, the solution to this problem is simple: just compost it. Since adding new landfills is quite difficult, innovative solutions are needed to reduce the amount of waste that reaches Al-Akedir. The good news is that most of the waste that reaches the site is organic, which can be reused and composted into new materials while simultaneously working on changing community attitudes about waste, seeking to let them embrace recycling, composting, and waste reduction programs. These efforts will add up to millions of kilograms of material being turned into new products every year, and will introduce new livelihoods and income-generating opportunities for local communities and more specifically for waste pickers on and off the site. UNDP is piloting a composting program at one of the municipalities to test the feasibility of encouraging composting activities, as well as waste separation from the source. By doing the right thing, treating, reducing, reusing, recycling, and composting, while ensuring that workers and waste pickers are healthy and happy, UNDP and Canada are making a positive difference today and for Jordan's future. Hope you enjoyed the ride! This project was made possible by the generous contribution of Canada.